You're also the leader of the Democratic Party here in Pennsylvania. We're heading into a presidential election. Do you share my concerns about, we just had an election here in Philadelphia with 27% turnout, which is shameful. And do you share my concerns about low voter turnout generally?
I do. Look, I think it is my role as the governor, as the leader of the Democratic Party, to make sure that we are lifting up voices of people that have real lived experiences, people who are finding those in the community to get engaged in our politics and in our processes, and finding a way to make sure that we're lifting up people who have oftentimes been left behind, people of color, women, others who have not gotten a shot in our politics the way they should. So I view that as central to my political responsibilities. One of the reasons why I strongly endorse Kendra Brooks in the city council race, someone who, you know, we have real differences on policy, but I thought her lived experience was valuable to have in council. Similarly, in the western part of our state, Sarah Innamorato, who became the first woman to lead the Allegheny County, which is where Pittsburgh is in the western part of the state. So we need to find ways to engage people like that and encourage excitement in our electorate. It should be lost on no one what the data has shown us, though, over the last few years in Philadelphia, getting to the heart of your question. If you look at statewide voter turnout over the last few cycles, Philadelphia has been behind statewide voter turnout, okay? And Allegheny County, where Pittsburgh is, and the Philadelphia suburbs have been above it. Just look at what happened a couple Tuesdays ago. Philadelphia performed 5% worse in voter turnout than the statewide, and Allegheny County performed 5% better. The Philly suburbs were even better than that. Go back and look at 2022. Philadelphia was 13% behind the rest of the state. Think about this for a moment. I won with more votes than anybody in the history of Pennsylvania for governor in 2022. If you just simply had Philadelphia's turnout at the same level of statewide turnout, I would have had another 117,000 votes, assuming people voted, you know, the way they had in all the other votes cast. Why am I raising this? I guess you raised it. Why am I answering this? Look ahead to 2024. 117,000 votes were lost in Philadelphia because the voters weren't turning out here. Hillary Clinton lost by 40,000 votes. Joe Biden only won by 80,000 votes. I think we have to wake up and realize that the way we conducted our politics on turnout in the city of Philadelphia in 2013 is not the way we need to conduct it in 2023, right? Think about this for a minute. Back in 2013, you had one election day. It was on election day. Today, folks are voting 45 days before election day by mail. Our politics have changed. And until we figure out how to engage more people, folks like Kendra, work to bring people in differently than we did 10 years ago, listen to young people who have loud and strong and important voices, and they not only need to be heard in our ballot boxes, but also when we govern. That's why I started a Next Gen Commission, and they now work for us in the state government. Then I'm worried about our future if we don't get them engaged. Philadelphia has a big test in 2024 to make sure we reelect Bob Casey and that we reelect the President of the United States and stop the chaos of the second term of Donald Trump. And the best way we can do that is by rethinking some of the assumptions we've had for a long time in Philadelphia about how voters turn out. Go look at the data. It's concerning. But I think that if we listen to more people, bring new voices in, embrace the great diversity both of opinion and traditional diversity in this city, then we can change that trend and we can move in a new direction and our democracy will be better for it.